So in this patch, I want to explore the idea of, multi-stages of voltage. And one way that we can look at this is, multiple LFOs, which we can sculpt them any which way we like. They can have slides. They can, have, long portamentos between them, or they can be more stepped. I'm going to kind of jam on this previous concept of using the advance input here. But in order to contain a section of the voltage multistage, I have to come out of a gate output here. Then, for instance, here I'm going to go into the first step. So we now have created this kind of nested loop of what will become an LFO. So similar as the previous patch, I'm going to use the saw waveform into the amp and tone, into the multi-delay processor. But instead of modulating pitch, I want to modulate the frequency CV. I'm still going to have that ref open up the DCA here. Nice. Also similar as the other patch, I'm going to have the B row opening up the time, which is adding more slides to the A row that is modulating the cutoff. So if we had all the time, we're static, we're flat. No time, it's like the cutoff is not being modulated whatsoever. So it's great that it's nested, but I want it to move to another step within the system. So one way we can do that is by patching this last step of the voltage multistage into the advanced input of the sequence selector. So what this is effectively doing is every time it reaches the 8th step, I'm advancing the sequence selector, kind of creating like a clock division. So I'm going to have this first step, go to the strobe here, then we're able to move to wherever the analog address is pointed. Maybe we shorten this to 4. Change up this section a bit more. It's great to have 3 over here, but maybe I want 6 later on. So what we can do is here, and this is now trapped. So I can have 2 nested LFOs. And utilizing that same pulse from the sequence selector, I can move around the analog address, then go back to this other nested loop. By moving the analog address, I can go back to this other one.